large softball-sized mass in Riggs' tummy caused some seemingly minor fatigue over his last week with us. It came to a head on the morning of April 21st, 2026 at 2 a.m. He was such a gentle, good boy, the sweetest of creatures, adored by everyone he met. He deserved more, but this was his time.
Want in there? Yeah, you want in there?
Everything's dead out here.
Dog will hunt.
He was a wonderful sidekick who appeared throughout dozens of our videos, and he was adored by everyone who met him. Of the dozens of videos he appeared in, he was featured in these two, which will run now and say a final goodbye afterwards.
Proud in his stance, the majestic southern black-mouthed cur has a tendency to lash out and threaten when removed from his natural environment.
Jasper used to love being chased by tungsten. Doesn't run away, just comes in and attacks.
If you've read the 1956 novel Old Yeller, written by Fred Gibson, you may know that a black-mouthed cur appears in the story as an eponymous character. But what is a black-mouthed cur, and where did it come from originally? The cur is a breed that dates back to the 18th century in the United States, the Southeast specifically, perhaps Tennessee or Mississippi. Initially a mix of terrier and hound with a bit of feist, and as a herding dog, the exact history is hazy. What is clear is that the dog played a big role in the foundation of the American frontier. Without this breed, some speculate the European settlers wouldn't have been able to expand westwards in the United States. The ancestors of this particular breed may have come to the US with immigrants from European countries like Ireland, Scotland, or France, but no one is 100% sure. Due to its high energy and intelligence, the southern black-mouthed cur is used for hunting livestock, overseeing young children, and hunting a variety of game from wild pig and boar, squirrel, wildcat, treeing bear, etc. One of the first recognized American mixed breeds, the black-mouthed cur has evolved over time to include its popularity within fight circuits all across North America as a result of its hunting prowess, high level of intelligence, simplicity of training, augmented by mixing in of other breeds such as German Shepherd and Ridgeback, for pretty much the same reasons as previously mentioned, Staffordshire Terrier for its muscular build, low center of gravity, and incredible PSI in its jaws. Lastly, Chow for aggression, as well as the excessive collar skin and coat for protection around its neck and jugular. Riggs Wander was rescued by BC Boatcraft back in July 2022 from a shelter in southern Texas who found him while patrolling alleys in known fight circuit districts. Discovered bloody, not of his own, he approached the rescuers excitedly looking for treats. He was kenneled at the shelter for 6 months, being shipped around from foster parents and so on, before being transported by van to the Vancouver, Washington Keesar. Where he's diligently made his way from fight circuit to film star.
What's up, YouTube? We're on set in Burnaby, British Columbia today.
To Bush Tog, to his very own fashion line and into the hearts of our viewers. These specifically trained and prized bait dogs would be bred and brutally neutered at a young age in order to make them smell like females to a neutered fight dog in order to take advantage of the defensiveness most any dog, fight circuit or not, that's neutered has towards an intact dog. Essentially recognizing the rapist in order to preemptively take out the threat before the infraction. Trained as a specific type of bait dog, Riggs's front teeth were brutally ripped out by pliers and canines filed down just enough to allow gripping strength without being able to puncture the skin of the prize fight dogs. Specifics of training involved the grabbing of neck scruff and pinning, absent the token shaking to break the neck of the prize fighters, and with no intent to disembowel. This prized fight trainer likely escaped captivity and was lucky to be found. Now living in the woods of the westerly coast, Riggs has finally found a forever home amongst his adoring community and YouTube fan. So many great stories illustrate the bond between a protagonist and their best friend. Daryl Dixon, he had dog.
Such a good boy, yes.
Shaggy had Scoob.
Buddy, back when we were kids, you saved me. Now it's my turn. No, Ray, what? No!
Well, we have the Riggs Wonderful. PhD. Being the guardian of a bush dog can come with
You need to get him a dog can.
a little bit to a lot of maintenance at times. Raccoons, ticks, bears, and cougars can all be an issue. In this video, we'll be talking minor to medium canine wounds and lacerations and how to deal with them yourself at home.
If you're in the woods, a quick saline mixture will do just fine. What we've run into is a split dew claw, exposing the flesh under the nail. To make the solution, you'll need 2 cups or 500 milliliters of warm water. Level teaspoon or 5 milliliters of table salt. And let's throw it in a spritzer. And just spritz the laceration. Kind of important and severe, given that it's connected straight to their bone. So you want to avoid infection in this case at all costs. In this instance, we happen to be headed into the city. So we will have some extended options.
Red light camera reported ahead.
Head over to your nearest pharmacy or an honest veterinarian and just ask for some chlorhexidine.
At volume with the strength of this stuff brings us to a 19:1 tap water to chlorhexidine ratio. Now that you've got your gentle mixture made, find a spray mechanism and do a spray. Let's grab a basin, some gauze, and some paper towel. Save yourself an extra $5 and just go pick one of these up at any pharmacy. Dog-based products are always super expensive, so unless you really care about having the little prints of dog paws on it, this stuff will save you money. And let's go grab our dog. And it's okay if they lick it a little bit, but I wouldn't make it a part of their diet. So now that you've got that nicely doused, it's okay. Oh, puppies, it's okay. And let's get in there. Let's dry it off a little bit. And we're going to take a little cut of our gauze. Just slide it behind the toe and dew claw and give it a little barrier.
We're going to jump ahead a little due to struggle and resistance. It is a sore spot after all.
Once you achieve all the really annoying effort of getting the gauze on, you want to apply the bandage. The great thing about this bandage is it only sticks to itself and not the fur. And it's elasticy, so you can get it on a little tight, so it doesn't just slide off. Make sure that your sliced end for adhesion comes tight around on the top. On the bottom, it has more likelihood to fall off and get dirty. And there you go. Now you've got Mr. Hobblefoot over here doing his little dance. You get used to it in a bit. Just a little bit of limping for now.
Go boy, Riggs. Yeah. Oh boy.
That's how you do it, Riggs. Oh, you want something down there?
One of the most dangerous land masses in North America, the uprooted tree. You okay, bud? You okay? Dog's running. We need to get him a dog cam.
It was a good, comfortable passing in the end. He finally got to take a couple bites of the quarter pounder BLT he always watched me eat, and not just get to eat some fries. Him and I went to sleep together on a big dog bed with the lights out, shades drawn, with a little light coming through in their quiet room. He was the gain to every person he encountered, and that's the important thing. Goodbye, old friend.
Love you, puppy. You're the best boy that a boy could ever have. A boy and his dog is a beautiful thing.